Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, today we are about to discuss some of the most intriguing developments in the NFC East. And trust me, what's happening right now could be a real game changer for the Dallas Cowboys. Over the past few seasons, we've seen this division constantly evolve, with rival teams trying to assert dominance. But this year, there's a shift in the air, a potential shift in power that could set the tone for the next few years. And as Cowboys fans, we right in the thick of it, watching every move, every game, every play with anticipation and passion. So let us set the stage. The Dallas Cowboys, as always, are aiming for another deep playoff run, maybe even another Super Bowl appearance. The team has been building, tweaking, and strategizing with a clear focus on returning to the top of the NFC. But this season, something feels different. The NFC East has been a battleground, each team fighting tooth and nail for supremacy. But right now, there's a conversation happening about a possible division realignment of sorts, a shift that could leave one or more rivals in the dust for years to come. And you, Cowboys fans, need to stay tuned because the implications are massive. What's really fascinating is how the current season is unfolding. Teams are rising, others are falling, and some are finding themselves in a precarious position after just a handful of games. The Cowboys, for their part, have been showing resilience, mixing veteran leadership with promising young talent. The overall team chemistry is looking sharper than ever, and that's a crucial factor in this divisional chess match. But what's catching everyone's attention is the way certain division rivals are struggling or, conversely, making surprising moves that threaten to upset the traditional order. Take, for example, the recent performances in the NFC East. Some teams have started the season with impressive wins, showing they mean business. Others, unfortunately, are already facing hurdles, injuries, inconsistent play, or coaching challenges that could hinder their ambitions. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If these trends continue, the Cowboys could find themselves benefiting from the division's instability, or perhaps even leading the pack more convincingly than before. But at the same time, a rival team with a sudden resurgence or a strategic overhaul could suddenly turn the tables and make this division even more fiercely competitive than ever. The Cowboys' approach this season has been methodical. The coaching staff has emphasized a balanced attack, strong defense, dynamic offense, and a disciplined game plan. The offensive line is holding its ground, giving enough protection for the quarterback to execute plays effectively, while the running game is showing signs of resurgence. Meanwhile, the passing game has been versatile, with several receivers stepping up at crucial moments. On defense, the team has been aggressive, creating turnovers and applying pressure on opposing quarterbacks, which has been a hallmark of their recent success. But what truly sets this season apart is the emergence of young players who are making a difference. These rookies and second-year players are thriving under pressure, and that's exactly what we need to see if the Cowboys want to make a serious push. Their development is not just about game day. It's about building a sustainable, championship-caliber roster that can withstand injuries, adapt to different opponents, and dominate when it matters most. Now, let us talk about the statistical side of things. The Cowboys are currently among the league's top teams in several key categories: red zone efficiency, turnovers forced, and third down conversions. These metrics are critical because they directly influence game outcomes, especially in tight divisional battles. Their defense is particularly impressive in forcing mistakes, interceptions, fumbles, and sacks, and that's a huge advantage when facing divisional rivals who are also fighting for playoff positioning. On offense, the team has been methodical in moving the chains, with a solid yards per play average. The quarterback's accuracy and decision-making have been on point, avoiding costly mistakes and capitalizing on opponent errors. The running backs have been reliable in grinding out tough yards, setting up play-action passes that keep defenses honest. All these factors contribute to a balanced attack that can adapt to different game situations, which is essential when facing teams with aggressive defenses or high-powered offenses. Furthermore, the current standings reveal a very tight division race. The Cowboys are right in the thick of it, and even a small winning streak could propel them to the top. This is a season where momentum is everything, and the team's mental toughness will be tested in the coming weeks. The schedule is challenging, with divisional games that carry extra weight, and these games will likely decide who takes control of the NFC East. But what about the rivalry? The NFC East has always been known for its fierce battles, and this year is no different. Each game feels like a playoff preview, and the stakes are higher than ever. The Cowboys, with their renewed focus and disciplined play, have the opportunity to establish themselves as the team to beat. But they must stay consistent, avoid costly turnovers, and keep their eyes on the prize, another division title, and more importantly, a shot at that coveted Super Bowl. Now, I want to highlight the importance of the division's recent history. The Cowboys have a storied legacy, with multiple Super Bowl titles and a reputation for resilience and grit. Over the past decade, however, the NFC East has been somewhat unpredictable, with every team capable of surprising outcomes. This season, though, the Cowboys seem to be setting a new standard. Their combination of veteran savvy and youthful energy creates a dynamic that's hard to beat. If they keep this momentum, they might just be the team that finally brings back the glory days, serving notice that the NFC East is once again their territory. But let's not forget the division rivals who are trying to fight back. Some teams have made off-season moves to bolster their rosters, signing key free agents or drafting promising young talent. They're hungry, and their fan bases are fired up, dreaming of division titles and playoff runs. Challenge for the Cowboys is to stay ahead of this pack, to keep the foot on the gas, and to capitalize on the opportunities that arise. With each game, the landscape shifts, and the Cowboys must remain focused, disciplined, and hungry for success. Looking ahead, the next few weeks are critical. The Cowboys will face tough divisional matchups that will test their resolve. The importance of these games cannot be overstated. Their outcome could determine playoff seeding, division champion status, and even home field advantage. The team's ability to perform under pressure, to execute plays flawlessly, and to stay injury-free will be crucial. And for us fans, it's a roller coaster of emotions, excitement, anxiety, hope, all rolled into one. So in summary, what's happening in the NFC East right now is nothing short of historic. The Cowboys are positioning themselves as serious contenders, but they have to maintain their focus, stay disciplined, and keep their eyes on the prize. The division is shaping up to be a battle of attrition, with every game counting. The stakes are higher than ever, and the Cowboys are right in the middle of it, ready to make a statement. Remember, this season is not just about winning games. It's about making history, re-establishing the Cowboys' legacy, and bringing that shiny Super Bowl ring back to Dallas. The road ahead is tough, but if there's one thing Cowboys fans know how to do, it's to stick with their team through thick and thin, celebrating every big play and standing strong in tough times. The future is bright, and this season might just be the one where everything changes. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead. It's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. And so, fans, as we look ahead, keep your eyes glued to the upcoming games, stay passionate, and keep supporting the team. The Dallas Cowboys have the talent, the mindset, and the drive to make a deep playoff run. And maybe, just maybe, this season will go down in history as one of the greatest in franchise history. The NFC East is on notice. This is our division, our time, and we're not backing down. Stay tuned for more updates, more analysis, and more of that Cowboys spirit that keeps us all going. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.